While some household batteries, such as alkaline batteries, do not generally cause serious health risk, many household batteries can contain heavy metals, such as mercury, lead, cadmium, lithium, or nickel. All of these metals can be harmful to our health and environment. We're exposed to these metals through accidental or intentional burning of household batteries at the dump, burn barrel, or burn box, and through water and soil contamination from dump site runoff. Mercury is a very harmful metal. Even at small doses, it can hurt brain development in children and have neurological effects in adults, such as decreased ability for body movement, coordination, speech, and memory. Cadmium can affect the body's ability to metabolize calcium, which can lead to bone pain, weaken bones, and also cause kidney damage. Nickel can cause respiratory problems from smelling the smoke, and in large doses can cause cancer. If batteries are discarded at the dump or landfill, they can break down and contaminate our water, land, and nearby subsistence foods. If batteries are burned in a dump fire or burn box, the contaminants can enter the air we breathe. We can avoid the health risk from these wastes if we separate them, package them, and store them safely, and then finally shipping them out of our villages.
Household batteries are a concern because some of them contain heavy metals that are toxic to both human health and the environment. If you decide to start backhauling and recycling these, some things to consider are being able to identify the batteries that are just your standard household batteries versus batteries that contain lithium. Why this consideration is important because there's different packaging requirements for these two different types of batteries. Your standard household batteries, which are your alkalines, maybe your rechargeable NiCads and rechargeable nickel metal hydrides, they can be packaged in just about any container. We recommend using a plastic bucket. Your lithium batteries, these are more reactive than your standard household batteries. These batteries are infamous for catching on fire. In order to make these batteries safe for transport, what we have to do is insulate the terminals. In order to identify the terminals of these batteries, you need to really inspect them. Now, obviously there's a lot of different types of these lithium and lithium-ion batteries. Some of them look a lot like the household batteries, so you'll want to inspect the label carefully. The ones that look like the standard household batteries, you can insulate the terminals by either taping up the top and the bottom of the battery, or just taping the entire battery, which may be simplest. Some of them look a lot like your 9-volt batteries. In this case, you just require some tape along the top. If the battery looks complicated or you're not too sure where the terminals are, it might be best to just tape the entire battery. Plastic bags can also be used instead of tape. When you're insulating the terminals on these batteries, if you're using tape, it's best to use a clear tape. That way your vendor can identify what type of battery it is. If you do a black tape or a dark tape, your vendor will have to tear it off in order to see which type of battery it is. So the installation is fairly simple. Just make sure the top and the bottom are completely covered. Close it off. This battery is now ready to be transported. Batteries come in all different shapes and sizes, so if your batteries don't look like this, or if you're just uncertain what type of battery they are, then take the safe road, insulate the entire battery, and then it will be safe to transport.